frozen.
Oh, shoot, we are.
Melissa, can you reset it?
Hi.
Hello.
How are we doing, everybody? It's Lucas alongside Luca. It is Monday inside the TMZ Newsroom for another edition of TMZ Sports. A lot happened over the weekend.
Yep.
A lot going on right now. We're excited to discuss all of that with you, as well as anything you would like to bring up in the chat. Type away. Send it all in.
Let us know, guys.
We'll hang out for the next hour. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to kick things off with, I think you know where we're going to start. Shedeur Sanders making his first NFL start and getting his first win as an NFL starter. And who else but Donald J. Trump, our president, weighing in on the matter. Not necessarily taking credit for it, but taking credit for saying Shedeur is the man.
Trump knows ball, you know? Got to get him in your draft room next year.
Yeah.
Then we're going to be getting into another story that broke today, that Billups pled not guilty during the gambling case, the federal gambling case that saw him arrested, Terry Rozier arrested, and a lot of other NBA personnel. So we'll get into that story as well.
And then, among other things, we're going to talk about...
I'm out of here.
I don't know if you guys saw last week, it went absolutely viral. The Philadelphia elementary school that I'm sure Luca is friends with a bunch of teachers there or something, that they trolled the Cowboys leading up to the big rivalry game this weekend. Well, the Cowboys had the last laugh because what they did after their game was pretty funny, and I know Luca didn't like it one bit.
Not at all. Actually, just disgusted, sad, crying, everything. It was probably the worst game I can remember watching as an Eagles fan since they lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl 2 or 3 years ago. It was awful.
How about that, gang? Victory Monday for your boy.
The only member of the team who's celebrating Victory Monday today. The G-men fell short in OT, unfortunately, but still probably the most entertaining game of the weekend for me.
But part of the reason why we stream, you know, Babcock's working away right now.
He's trying.
About to post something on the website that we'll discuss as well.
Yep.
During some downtime on the stream. So be locked in and tune in for that. What's everyone saying? What's up?
Everyone's just saying, hey, so we got Amanda in here. We got Angie. We got Brianne. Got Dylan, classic Dylan. Perfect timing in the chat for Shedeur. There we go. This weekend, Brianne, this weekend was very fun for sports. There were a lot of good there were a ton of good games this week. I feel like the NFL recently has been on a pretty good, like the script makers are killing it, right? Like there's always an entertaining game. There's always like each time window has like 1 or 2 good games, which has been awesome. So
they got everybody. They got all the legends in there writing a good script right now.
Hey Harvey, how's it going? Harvey's top troll, in the chat.
Oh.
Not actual. The actual,
like, hey,
the real deal's over there.
Let's support Harvey.
Yeah, guys, let us know if you guys watched any games this weekend, anything you saw. How was your weekend, Lucas?
It was really nice. I enjoyed it a lot. That red wine braised short rib.
Oh.
I made it again. It was very good. I also tried some new appetizers to go with it too.
Okay.
You take a baguette.
Okay.
Slice it up about 1/2-inch thick pieces.
Okay.
Some goat cheese.
Yeah. I love goat cheese.
Pear.
Okay.
Walnuts. No, honey and then walnuts.
Oh.
Obviously, you toast the baguette for like 9 minutes in the oven beforehand after putting some olive oil on it. It's very
That does sound very good. Chef Wood back at it.
Yeah, but it was a nice weekend. What about you? Big
Yes.
news for you.
Yeah, guys, I got my first car. Well, not my first car, but like I bought my first car, which is like it's cool. It's very cool. I call it the booty wagon.
The booty wagon? Is there a story behind that?
No, I just thought it'd be kind of fun. Well, because it's literally
says
called
it on your app.
Yeah, it's I got a Tesla, guys. It's called it's nicknamed the booty wagon. Because I'm a big fan of Quentin Tarantino movies and Kill Bill, and in that movie, the car that she drives is called the, if you've seen it, it's the something wagon, and that was a little too explicit, so I wanted to call it something else, so I'm calling it the booty wagon, which is pretty fun. But it's yeah, it was actually like the easiest process of getting a car, probably I would assume, compared to like going to an actual dealership, because I went to Tesla, and I did everything in maybe an hour. And I mean, yeah, so it was perfect. I'm glad it's over though.
Yeah.
Figured out how to charge it for the first time today, which was a whole ordeal. But it was.
Find the supercharger station as opposed to the regular one.
Well, we have them conveniently here at the office. We have the chargers.
Make sure when it's done charging, you get off it, because I remember I had a friend who worked here that had a Tesla, and he left it on the charger for a little bit, and people were mad at him.
Well,
Got upset.
people can kick rocks.
Drama.
Kick rocks. The booty wagon needs its charge.
Luca, it is a holiday week.
It is.
What plans do you have? What are you going to do?
Oh, everyone's just saying, yes, I am salty about the loss over the weekend, guys. I am. I'm very salty.
Do you want a minute? Do you want to talk? Do you just let it out? Or do we want to wait until?
No, you know what? Honestly, we'll save it for the segment, because
Okay.
I have a lot to say, but also not much variety of what I'm saying. It's a lot of the same. But thank you guys for the thank you for the Tesla. I appreciate it. For the congratulations. But for this weekend, this will be the second year ever that I'm not able to go back to Colorado to spend it with my mom or like with family, just because it kind of, not a lot of time to go out, and you're only really there for 2 days and you're flying back. So I'm going down to Orange County with my girlfriend. I'm going to go spend Thanksgiving with her family, which is going to be very fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Sweet.
So we're going down to OC on Thursday, and then Wednesday there's going to be a lot of fun activities on Wednesday night. If you know, you know. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. Hopefully, take Saturday and Sunday to just kind of relax a little bit. And then thankfully, the wonderful folks here at TMZ gave us Friday off as well. So we have that to relax and stuff. And hopefully, maybe go on a hike or something, enjoy this fall weather. Like right now, it is 67 degrees and like sunny outside. And this is like my favorite kind of weather, because I can wear like a hoodie outside, some pants, and like still be like comfortable. I love it. So what about you?
Going to Sherman Oaks to see my friend
Ooh.
on actual Thanksgiving.
Fun.
We're making a few of the sides, but we got the Popeyes turkey.
Oh,
that was
wow.
delivered, so we're doing that. But
That's like the Cajun turkey, right? Yeah. Okay, that sounds good.
no, but like the weekend was great. I did the cooking, went to some museums.
Oh,
and,
nice.
like that is like a great jumping or launch pad for the next 3 days, and then going
Absolutely.
into the holiday. The vibes are high right now.
No, it's nice because I woke up this morning, I got a lot of sleep last night, but obviously, it's any Monday you wake up and you're like, all right, it's, start to, join the rat race one more time. But it's like, today's technically Wednesday, which is an awesome feeling.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, we have great jobs, so it's
We do.
like
I mean, I think that's just the general consensus for, we've got to go into work every day. But it's still, honestly, we're very lucky with what we do. We got to go and talk to you guys all day,
makes
which is
Sunday
awesome.
Scaries less.
It absolutely.
There's not like you.
It makes
I'm
it
in
kind of
Utah
exciting
sports.
a little bit, because you're like, oh, like that's why I do love Mondays. Like, it's a love-hate relationship, because I also would be like, oh my God, there's so much fun stuff to talk about in terms of like sports over the weekend, football, obviously. Like this year,
Like,
football
maybe
has been
maybe
awesome.
Not this Monday.
Yeah, no, this Monday sucks. I mean, this is a rare non-victory Monday, and for you guys who have been watching for a little bit.
Okay, rub it in. We're like the exact opposite. We almost have the same name, but completely different NFL experiences.
I know. Yeah. So I mean, no, I'm just messing around. But yeah, it sucks. But I am very happy that like once we started kind of doing the live streams and everything was correlating around the same time that the NFL season started kicking up, and this season has honestly been everything you could ask for. I feel like it's been new teams are popping, old teams are slacking, but also coming back now. It's been awesome. Like you see Kansas City. Everybody kind of was super down on them last week. Classic Patrick Mahomes game, comes back and beats the Colts.
Yeah.
It's a lot of really good stuff.
And like a win like that, I think.
Oh.
And not that we ever. I know people were so quick to put the nail in the coffin for the Chiefs. But I think everyone always, like in the back of their heads, had that sliver of like, they're still the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Still Andy Reid. Still Patrick Mahomes.
And they just proved that again.
And this is like one of those wins where they're like, oh, we remember who we are now.
Yeah.
And
It was a vintage
it
like
might
you.
be the same song and dance again.
Absolutely. I mean, you can never count them out. That's why, like, our good friend over there, Dylan, big Patriots guy. Right now, is the playoffs line up. If the Patriots are the number 1 seed, they would be on the side, or if they get the 2 seed, and let's say something happens because they'll get the bye. But if they somehow fall to the 2 seed, they would be playing like the Kansas City Chiefs or something, which is not a position that I want to be in. In the playoffs, never that. But Jennifer said we're the worst news people.
What?
Oh, Jennifer, you're gonna make us cry.
Not really.
I'm just kidding. We're awesome. No, that's it. That's a different Jen. Imagine it was. I refer to Jennifer as my Jennifer is Jen, in the chat.
In the chat?
She's not. I think she's doing something at work. Right? She's actually working right now. So, Clover, Cleverly, hello sports and everyone. Again, it's me, Christine. Oh, you did a name change, Christine, to Clover Cleverly. I'll try to remember that. Dylan, which NFL team is going to be the first to 10 wins? Either your Patriots or the Rams is probably going to be the two, I would say. Amanda, you're Canadian and you celebrate Thanksgiving in October. Is that really a thing? Well, I guess it's not the same Thanksgiving, right?
No, that wouldn't make.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have no idea. I guess I never really thought about that. Kansas City needed that win. I do agree they did. I think that was a statement win in the sense that, I think everybody's kind of bullish on the Colts. They're like, it's Daniel Jones. It's a team that was pretty awful the last few years and then just suddenly became very good.
I think people with the Colts were trying to wait for that reality check to come. Mm-hmm. I don't know. They're still a solid team, but
yeah.
I think what's the phrase? They're turning into
turn back into a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd go that far quite. I mean, they're still it's not like they got killed. Like it required Patrick Mahomes to go down and this entire season they have not won those games.
Yeah.
Last year they were 13-0 in one-score games. This year they're like 0-4, or I guess 1-4 now. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's I'm not going to count them out yet, but it definitely was not the performance that you wanted to go, because if you're the Colts and you're a Colt fan, you want to go out there and kick the Chiefs' ass.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially since they're kind of on a downtread.
Especially when there's doubt surrounding your organization, you want to be like, it was nothing. It was nothing.
No.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, the team was in a position to win. The defense, that we've kind of have been a little bit, they've overperformed. Kind of, this is a similar vibe that I'm getting to the Commanders of last year, where they had an aging defense. They played out of their minds, injury luck, all this stuff, and you kind of revert back a little bit at some point. So whether that's now or in the playoffs, it's kind of like yet to see. But well, it was a very big win for KC. Amanda, yes, it is really a thing. Okay, yes, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I'm not very familiar with Canada/Canadian festivities.
We've kind of talked a little bit about Thanksgiving with the chat last week.
Yeah.
We talked about like everyone's favorite side and stuff like that. Turkey Day matchups.
Turkey. Oh yeah.
What's everyone's excited for? With the best part of Thanksgiving, football.
I'm even more incentivized to just hate this because I'm really, really hoping that. So I think the Thursday games are. I know it's Cowboys, somebody, I think.
Do you want me to go down the lineup for you?
Oh, it's Chiefs, Cowboys, Packers, Lions, and Bengals and Ravens. So honestly, three pretty solid games. I'm very curious how this Cowboys-Chiefs game is going to go, because now, I mean, the NFC has a lot of high-win teams. So I mean, unless the Eagles just completely fall apart and the Cowboys come back up, which knock on wood, that doesn't happen, they could potentially get a wild card if they win that, and that would take the Chiefs to 6-6 and the Cowboys to 6-1.
Joe Burrow's back.
Yep, that was a great post. If you guys saw,
Joe Burrow is like,
he's such
everyone's
a meme.
man crush. Like,
he's just a cool guy.
The fact that he knew in his head to go back to that picture of him wearing the youth medium LeBron James jersey and just repost that from when LeBron came back in 2014.
He must have been watching the show and heard us hyping up those jerseys, So that's, maybe that was a shout out to us.
Thank you for watching, Joe.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Joe Shiesty.
He is a friend of the show.
Yeah. We
had him on after he won the Heisman.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Joe Shiesty, come join us now. We'd love to talk to you.
If you search Joe Burrow TMZ,
it exists.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's big time.
I got to talk to him.
That's pretty sick. And then one of our other coworkers, Jim, has a little relationship with Joe Shiesty.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
in our living room, we have a picture of Jim dapping up Joe Burrow after a big win
at Tiger Stadium.
LSU, on the field. Jim is in a Joe Burrow jersey. Joe's like, man.
I remember I walked into for our holiday party. We went to the Woodman estate before, and we walked in, and the first thing I noticed was, one, where was Smokey, and two, just this picture. It's like a framed, nice picture of Jim and Joe Burrow. It's electric. It really is. I saw that. I was like, it's like in a prominent spot on the mantle.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
If you're looking at the TV, you're also looking up at that. Like, What's the
Pretty beautiful. It's pretty beautiful. That's why if you guys ever I don't know why you would, but if you go check out my desk, there's that picture, the still of me and LaShawn McCoy right next to each other.
Oh.
It's about the same thing, kind of, not really, but.
I'm going to use your Eagles segue right there.
Okay.
Let's just start. Let's start. We'll start without Babcock.
Okay.
Do the Eagles here. Eagles Cowboys.
Wait.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Give me a second.
So Lucas, I'm going to come in with Michael Irvin going crazy after the game. And then you'll talk about the game and toss to the Cowboys players after the game, trolling the Luca's classmates in Philadelphia. He went to that school like 3 years ago.
Oh my God.
Okay. It's welcome back.
Correct.
Thank you, Steve. Are you coming in with Michael Irvin? Okay. Okay. We're doing Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Lucas and Luca here. I'm going to do a little translation for you. That was Michael Irvin being happy that the Dallas Cowboys came back in dramatic fashion and defeated the NFC East rival Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday. It was an epic one. They were down 21 points at one point, and they got that victory. And while Michael Irvin was super stoked about that, there was also some post-game celebrations that were really fun as well. Let me take you back to last week. Now, there was a school in Philadelphia that decided to show their team pride by putting up some punching bags and printing out pictures of some Cowboys players and letting students go at it. I guess it was a gym class for them. Well, fast forward to Sunday night after the Cowboys handled business. They got the last laugh and taught those students a lesson. Yeah, so the Cowboys, that's a little lesson there for those students. At least they didn't go as far as to like put children's pictures up there and
That would have been crazy.
Bad joke. Bad joke. Luca, we know you are a massive Philadelphia Eagles fan. What do you make of all this, and are you doing okay?
Cowboys, all I got to say is act like you've been here before, all right? Defending Super Bowl champions, I can't complain too much. But in all honesty, that is probably the worst game of football I've ever watched since they lost the Super Bowl the first time against the Kansas City Chiefs. That truly was one of the most heartbreaking. It got to the point where it was 21-0, and I started, doing house chores, where I was like, okay, this game is over. And I'm like, there's no way we put up a goose egg in the second half. We did. And unfortunately, it resulted in a Cowboys win. And of course, it was a division rival, the first loss that the Eagles have ever had in the Kelly Greens since they brought him back. It was just overall a really bad day in Luca land, and Michael Irvin, they all let us have it. Good fade by the Cowboys to kind of do that little bit at the end. I respect it, but have some class, guys. Have some class.
Well, Luca, to make you feel a little bit better, remember we did talk to Eagles great LaShawn McCoy not too long ago, and he said, "Great teams sometimes lose. It happens. You don't have to hit the reset button." He said it happened last season too, and it ended in green confetti and a Super Bowl. So don't lose hope just yet. I think everything is going to be fine in the city of brotherly love.
Brotherly love.
Oh, this guy, he doesn't know what it's like. He doesn't know what it's like.
Brotherly
I would love
love.
for you guys to feel pain
But see, the thing is, okay, I've never felt pain to the extent of Browns fans feeling pain.
1-15, 0-16.
But I have experienced bad Eagles teams before, missed playoff teams, teams.
Missed
Playoff.
Did games matter
The
in the
horror.
ladder?
Okay, you guys probably will win 4 games this year. I remember the first year of Jalen Hurts starting, we won 4 games. Like, it's the way of things, But now you have Shedeur, you guys are on perfect timing right now. It's
Perfect time.
Now, I'm an unbiased reporter, but I will.
I mean, if somebody says perfect timing, you gotta throw up the little Shedeur.
Do you feel? Are you encouraged?
No.
You're not.
I would be encouraged.
Look,
Harvey's top troll.
I do have to dissect it a little bit, and if you take away a few plays that maybe some other players did the heavy lifting for Shedeur, that stat line is not looking as good. You're playing against the Raiders. I will take it.
1-0 as a starter in the NFL.
I will take it. And look, I want things to go well with Shedeur. I want him to thrive.
He showed a lot of flashes.
Whether that's in Cleveland or not. I think he has proven that he's in a tough situation with a super uber famous father. I think he has a great head on his shoulders.
Absolutely.
And yes, he does like to be entertaining and playful and things like that.
Yeah.
You heard him after the game. And I'm not going to get too far into this now because I know we also talk about it in another segment. But all things considered, he's a good kid.
Yeah.
And you want people like that to succeed.
Yeah.
He's a good story.
I'm rooting for him, man. I think, all things considered, 11 for 20 is not going to blow anybody's mind, right? A pick and a touchdown is not going to blow anybody's mind. That's a very average to below average stat line for a quarterback during a game. I think that watching the whole thing, as I had it on. I started watching that game more than the Eagles game because it was more entertaining. I thought. But if during he made some big throws. He showed that he has enough of an arm to get the ball downfield. He played the game correctly in a lot of ways. He threw the check down when he needed to. He did miss a lot of throws. He did overthrow a lot of guys. The accuracy was not there on a good amount of plays. But with that being said, this is his first week of practice with the first team. To even have a touchdown, to even be able to complete some of those throws for a guy that all things considered, he was graded as a first-round talent at first, right? But now I went to the 5th round for a guy. If we're taking it objectively as a 5th-round quarterback to be able to go out there and do that and not throw away the game and not give away the game,
We're taking it.
That's all you can ask for, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that, like you said, I think the biggest thing is that, he is flashy. He is going to walk in there with a boombox, jump in playing his own music and stuff with his posse. But at the end of the day, he's never had anything wrong in school. He's never had anything wrong in, just life in general. No allegations, no questions about his practice ethic. He's a good player. He's a good kid. And I think that's all you can really ask for at this point, for him this season. Perfect timing.
It's just so, come on. I was in tank mode.
Yeah.
I was in tank mode.
Well, I mean, to be
Where
fair,
we at
that
with
was a
draft
game
day,
that, beforehand, you probably would have won anyways on the schedule. Just now knowing how bad the Raiders are. But Harvey stopped trolling in many ways. The Eagles' loss shows they are not them. I agree. I agree.
For what? It's at a certain point, too, you got to win. You know what I mean? That's why,
what you need.
You
guys will have a top 10
Are you
pick.
looking to take a quarterback? Is that what you're thinking?
I don't know.
Hopefully not.
I don't know. I'm so stumped. I'm honestly stumped.
Oh, your guys' favorite things about
Let's
the
see.
Dallas
Okay,
is the
so we got-
cheerleaders? Fair enough.
Where are
That's
you?
about the only
What
redeeming
would you
quality
do?
they have.
What would you do?
With what? Would I take a quarterback?
Let's say the Browns get the 4th overall pick this year.
If there was a guy I liked, I would take a quarterback.
Oh, they're not even in the top 5 anymore?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I guess not. I don't know if there's 6 or what, but
Yeah, they got to be top 10.
right now, Titans, Giants, Saints, Jets, Raiders, top 5 draft order.
I will say that for as good as this season has been for a lot of teams, I feel like this year more than
6.
ever, there's a lot more teams that are just kind of just bad. I feel like in the past few years, there's been 2 or 3 teams that you're oh, it's going to be the Jets in Cleveland and these teams that are kind of usual suspects. But I feel like this year, you have a lot of bad teams.
Yeah.
There's
You
the
do.
top 10 is all legitimately pretty bad.
Right. Yep. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm interested to see what happens with Washington next year. Yeah, obviously the quarterback's been hurt the whole year. Curious to see if they bounce back. But yeah, all these teams are bad. I mean, Chip Kelly making $6 million a year,
just
and
got
they fire
fired,
him.
right?
Yeah.
I was kind of bummed because I mean we play the Raiders in 2 weeks, the Eagles, and the Chip Kelly reunion. For anybody who knows anything about,
Oh, that would have been fun. Now it never even happens.
see, that was like when I grew up and I got into football. Chip Kelly was our coach, and that was like, yeah, that was
That would have been
a depressed
fun to
Eagles
watch.
fan. Yeah, that would have been fun. But seeing how they played, I don't even know if they'd have any drive to stomp on a bad team, but.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I would take a quarterback if. I'm Steve. I'm going to be ready
some Shador.
Yeah, I would, and we're going to talk about Shador here in a sec. I would take a quarterback if there was somebody I liked.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I think like the top guy is like it's the Oregon kid and then Mendoza from Indiana. And I don't know if
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know much about either. I'm not a huge college football guy.
I'm not either. I was talking to some of my friends, and since I went to a school that didn't have a football team, I feel like it's kind of hard for me to go invest in a team that be like, oh, okay, I'm a UCLA fan or a USC fan, but it's like I didn't go to USC, so it's like
you went to a school in the same town too.
Yeah, it's not a.
Yeah, no, I'm with you too. The school I went to didn't have a football team either. So.
So I mean, that's just. And I talked to my friends about that because one of my friends is a Utah fan because he went to the University of Utah. And he's like diehard, super fun. It seems like a great
If you went to a football school, you definitely would.
It makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, no, I'm with you. So, all right, let's talk about Shador.
So asset-wise, the president's post on Truth.
Okay.
And then we also can hear from Shador after the game.
Okay, and we've got. All right, maybe I'll read this thing, Steve, from Trump from April.
Okay.
Just to kind of. I told you so, and I'll say, I don't know what he's talking about. He actually did tweet about Shador. And then Lucas and I will. Lucas, you want to toss to him after the game?
To Shador? Yeah.
Addison. Hi. Okay. All right, Steve, and we got C done already? Or was that C or B?
B. We did
okay,
B.
got it. Yeah, hang on one second. 11 for 20, 209, touchdown, interception. I'm trying to think if I want to say, if I want to lead with this Trump or just say Shador at the top. Okay, yeah, I'll say Trump. Welcome to TMZ Sports. Babcock here. Well, Shador Sanders, he made his first start, and, well, he got a win. The Browns are 1-0 with Shador Sanders, the most talked about player in the entire National Football League, as the starting quarterback. And there's somebody out there who was telling you, I told you so. It's the President of the United States, Donald Trump. Donald Trump says, hey, look, I told you months ago that this guy could play football, and nobody listened to me. He fell to the 5th round. And, of course, then yesterday, Lucas, he starts the game with Dylan Gabriel injured in the concussion protocol. And, look, he didn't throw for 500 yards, but he had a nice game. He made some plays. He made some big plays. He goes 11 for 20, 209 passing yards, touchdown to throw interception. Wasn't a great interception, but nonetheless, they win the game, Lucas. You beat the Raiders and 1-0.
And that's all you're looking for as a Browns fan, to be completely honest, and to see a quarterback in a Browns uniform throwing a 50-yard touchdown or throwing a 50-yard pass to Isaiah Bond in the first quarter. I mean,
very impressive.
Wake me up, am I dreaming kind of situation here. But it's funny to see Donald Trump talk about this because, yes, back at the draft, after night one, did not have his name called, he was going after people saying, are these owners stupid?
Right.
Are they dumb? And then, the Browns ultimately did take him in the 5th round. And yes, he did have to wait until Dylan Gabriel went out with a concussion in order to get his shot. But he's a guy who was ready for the opportunity. And last week it didn't look great with the Baltimore Ravens. And he said, look, this is my first time getting reps with the first team, and I'm just being thrown out there on the field. So he got a week to go and get that chemistry with Jerry Jeudy and work with the other guys. And after the game, he actually talked about that. He said, look, I get the win today, maybe see what it would be like if I got a whole season to work with these guys.
Everybody starts different places. And like I say, just because I didn't get the summer reps you know, just because I wasn't in the best situation for me to be prepared to go out there and execute, like from a summer standpoint. That's how life is. You know, everybody's not in the best situation, you know, but it's no excuse. You got to go out there and perform. Like, there's no choice, there's no question. Nobody cares if this was 1 week of prep. Who cares? You know, so a lot of people want to see me fail, and that ain't going to happen. You know, it ain't going to happen.
So there he was after the game. You could tell that Shedeur Sanders is feeling good, as he should. I mean, it's, you know, you got a football team that hasn't won much this year, and he goes out there and he gets them a win. Now, are the Raiders a good team? No. The Raiders obviously are one of the worst teams in the league. So, you know, fine. But you play who's on the schedule. Now, you know, I don't fault him for last week, and it's tough, like Lucas said. If you don't get to practice with the guys you're actually going to be out there playing with, it's tough to expect to have success. This is a hard league. So I think that's why we said, hey, give him a week to practice, and then let's see what happens here. I've never seen a more polarizing player. He's the most polarizing guy in the league. Either you love this guy or you hate this guy. There aren't many people who don't have an opinion on Shedeur Sanders. But, look, he's 1-0 as a starter. Now, let me give you here what Donald Trump said. So, Trump yesterday, he says, Shedeur Sanders was great, all caps great. Wins first game, career start as a pro for Cleveland. Great genes. I told you so. Again, all caps. Obviously, yeah, great genes. His dad is arguably the greatest cornerback of all time. Now, I told you so, as we referenced. Here is what he had originally said in April around the NFL draft. This is after Shedeur didn't go in that first round. And remember, at a time, people thought he might be the #1 overall pick, period. Donald Trump says, what's wrong with NFL owners? Are they stupid? Deion Sanders was a great college football player and was even greater in the NFL. He's also a very good coach, streetwise and smart. Therefore, Shedeur, his quarterback son, has phenomenal genes and is all set for greatness. He should be picked immediately by a team that wants to win. Good luck, Shedeur, and say hello to your wonderful father. So it's clear it's clear that Deion Sanders, Shedeur's dad, and Donald Trump, they have a good relationship. They've known each other for a long time. Donald Trump's been around football. Remember the USFL? He's owned the football teams. The guy likes sports, so he's got relationships with some old school players, Lucas. I don't know if Trump's right or not, but for today he is, at least, because Shedeur Sanders is 1-0. Who do you got next week? Who do you have next week?
I wasn't even looking forward to it.
There we go. All right, well, we'll see.
49ers, right?
Yeah,
49ers.
It's the Niners. I'm
49ers.
sorry.
Can he go 2-0?
I drew a blank there.
Stay tuned.
Sorry. Whoa, hey. Here's the thing. Dylan Gabriel has been cleared. Shedeur is still QB1 against the Niners.
So that is, it seems like Stefanski, the Browns coach, doesn't love Shedeur Sanders for some reason. That's the feeling I get.
They have been going through footage to figure out how Stefanski reacted after Gabriel's first win versus Shedeur's first win, and whether he gave him a game ball and like acknowledged him in the post.
So Shedeur didn't get a game ball last night?
That. I don't think so.
That's kind of crazy. A guy, a rookie after his first game as a starter, doesn't get the game ball. Also crazy for Dylan Gabriel, for that not to happen for him. You would think the coach would be very excited to give these guys and honor these guys with the game ball after their first win. It's a big deal.
Absolutely.
You know how many guys start an NFL game and win an NFL game? I mean, it's
a rare breed.
It's a rare thing, yeah. And I don't know if we said this. Did we say? I did say this, that Chip Kelly, Luke, and I just talked about that. That Chip Kelly got fired. $6 million for an assistant is crazy money.
And it's like Chip Kelly has been. There was a reason he was not coaching in the NFL for over 10 years. He was over at UCLA. What did UCLA do?
Yeah,
nothing.
Yeah. And he, I think, is definitely a guy who he's a college coach. He's not an NFL head coach for sure. No.
I mean, not at Pitt, not even an offensive coordinator either. I mean, the Raiders are bad.
Well, do you remember the couple weeks? You remember when, what was it? Brady called the Thursday night game, I think it was. Remember? There was that big controversy because Brady revealed, or somebody revealed, that he was having these conversations with Chip Kelly each week.
Well,
Yeah, whatever. Whoever's offense that was, I wouldn't be looking to take credit for it.
yeah, maybe.
Peter Schrager was like casually just dropped it. Like,
He spends
they
like
talk
hours on the
all
phone.
the time.
Yeah.
Just talking X's
I
and
know.
O's.
Tom should have just forget the broadcasting. He should have just denied that just because the offense is so horrible looking.
Dylan asked us if we can add that Coach Prime lost to Arizona State on Saturday night before going to Washington. Yes, he did.
He didn't look like he was too upset about it, though. Dion was fired up yesterday, as I would be too.
Absolutely.
You know, you definitely understand it.
Yeah, I mean, crazy games in the league. Crazy league it is. I mean, did you see also, I think Gino, when he was running off of the field, was like flipping off like fans or something?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of bad blood
He had
over
been,
in
I
Vegas
think,
right
a few
now.
days before that, you know, blame me for everything. He was clearly being really sarcastic.
He's like, blame me for like your car payment, blame me for your like. Hey.
I don't think he's having a very good time right now.
Well, also, like, I don't know how I would react to when you compare someone to, you know, someone who absolutely failed in the NFL.
Yeah.
You know, like, players are human beings too. I don't understand why fans think they can just say whatever they want and get away with it. Like, it's not like Gino hit anybody or anything like that. Obviously, you can't cross the line, but you know, if you want to talk so much smack to a full-grown adult, be ready to get a response.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, guys.
Because they make a lot of money, you know. That doesn't mean they're gonna
doesn't mean
just
they
listen to that crap.
bite their tongue all the time.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Chat's bringing up a good point. We have not seen Jose.
Oh, I know. I don't know where he is.
Someone earlier
He's
said,
MIA.
"Is Jose
He's
no way?"
okay.
Yeah, he's
because
alive.
I did see him in the bathroom. Thanks, Case.
Yes, he is around,
I
guys.
ran into him in the bathroom, so fear not, guys. Yeah, he's okay.
If as soon as we get
Crazy music going on in there right now.
Guys, one thing about our bathroom is that it's like a party in there. It is a party.
It is a
music
party,
is
and you never
very
know what you're
loud.
going to get either.
No, there's
you
got a lot of variety in there.
You could get like an 80s love song, or you could get some like heavy metal.
Yeah, there's a lot of variety in there.
It's a thrill every time you go in there. It's you know. As you can tell, guys, I'm still dying, I think.
Gary, I promise you guys, once Jose makes an appearance, we will say hey to Jose. But at the moment he's not been found.
I do promise I know ball. I can't believe
Yeah, that was
my
pretty.
mind
That
was
was pretty
blank.
embarrassing. No, I'm just kidding. It happens.
That was pretty.
I don't. It happens. You can't be expected to remember the entire schedule.
Well,
All right,
you
let's
should
do,
know. You should know the upcoming
well,
game. It's Monday.
I mean, if you really care about
okay.
your team, you know, just me personally, I would know all of them. But
I told you guys after 4 weeks, like my heart was out of it.
Jose may have had a tough weekend at the club. Maybe. he was dancing it up in there, and
I did the Giants by accident. Who did the Eagles have this week?
we have the Bears on Black Friday.
Oh.
Which has actually surprisingly become a very.
That's a L.
If you look at the preseason schedule, you look at that and you think that should be, you know, a
When you do your
game
own, like,
highly
all right, we're going
swinging
to
for
win
the
this
Eagles.
one, we're going to
Yep.
lose this one. Where'd this come from?
And I think I did that too, and I was like, yeah, Bears. Whatever. And it's like
Easy win.
And it's like now that we're both 8-3. This is if we don't win this game, we don't stand a chance winning the NFC.
Yeah.
So I think this is the first time all season where, I mean, yeah, we lost some big games early on, but I don't think anybody was like, we're out.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think we're going to win the NFC East, but I think this is probably the biggest game of the season for us because we can either, you know, just like put our tail between our legs and just not perform and not do anything, or we can kind of make a statement and beat honestly, like probably one of the best defenses in the NFL. Oh man,
You don't gotta pump me up.
He's this guy is so happy to see. Is so happy to see us fail. Hey man.
She kind of explains it.
I think,
Wait, were the Jets on bye this week? Is that why you're so happy you didn't have to watch them?
No, the Jets were not on a bye. The Jets were
Jets
not
ever not on a bye?
Wait.
Jets are
What,
always
The Jets were not on a bye this
yeah,
week.
wait. So what happened there?
We're on a bye until next year.
Until next
okay.
season.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't even gonna say anything. I was gonna bring up the Jets. I was gonna do anything, but
You weren't gonna. Okay.
I wasn't going to, Charles. Charles sent me a lovely message on Slack earlier with a
What'd he
guy.
say?
It was that picture of Tom Brady in the courthouse, and he's looking back like smiling, and it was like me waiting for like my Eagles coworker to come in.
Everyone at work or school waiting for their Eagles fan.
Yeah,
to come in.
And I was like, you know what? I said I got my karma instantly, and I was as a man, I was ready to leave it at that. But someone had to take it a little lower.
No,
I'm not going to say who.
You guys win often. We gotta.
Do you think we're not going to give you crap for giving your half-assed halftime speech? Listen, guys, how are we going to react to this? All right? This is going to make or break us. You want to go home with your tail between your legs? Go ahead.
I'm ready to go hit
Go
somebody.
ahead.
I'm about Babcock about to run through
I'm
a
ready
brick
to
wall
hit
there.
somebody.
But anybody who's left
And
in
I
this
don't feel
room,
good.
when I'm done speaking, better get out there and play like it counts. Is that something like that?
It was. I was getting there, but you took the rest of my speech. So
It was like-
so it's play like it counts.
It counts.
It's like Notre Dame every week they smack that sign in the locker room leaving. Play like a champion today, and we didn't play like a champion on Sunday.
Yeah,
This
In the
Friday we
first
have
half.
to. In the first half we played like champions. Second half we played like the New York Jets. Unfortunately.
Wow, that is accurate.
That was accurate. See, I can't even get to Charles. The skin's too thick now.
All right, let's do this. I got to do this for my live shot. Let's go.
What do you want from me in this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Want Lucas just to tee you up, moving along. Chauncey Billups in New York.
Yeah. No, or he just comes, or we just stand here and we just talk about it. We no nothing, right? No assets, Steve.
Just
no sound.
B-roll and photos of him there, and Damon Jones as well.
And Damon Jones. Okay. All right, moving on to NBA Hall of Famer Chauncey Billups, who was in court a little bit earlier today, Lucas, in Brooklyn, New York. He officially has now pled not guilty. We know Chauncey said, hey, look, I didn't do any of these things that I have been accused of. But he, again, made it official in a U.S. District Court, a federal courtroom earlier today. Bond set at $5 million, Lucas. So these are very serious charges. And if you weren't sure of that, just look at the amount of money that he had to put up in order to walk free. Well, he's got it. Chauncey, of course, has made tens of millions of dollars throughout his career. So he is a free man now. He will obviously have to face these charges at some time here. The case, as a matter of fact, the trial, I should say, is expected to begin in September of 2026. Now, remember, this is that betting scandal that has rocked the NBA. Chauncey, it's a complicated case. Terry Rozier, of course, was charged with basically, I don't know, fixing prop bets, hey, bet on me to score less points than, this. For Chauncey Billups, it was different. Remember, this was the case involving the 4 of the 5 mafia families, Lucas, in New York City, where Chauncey Billups was accused of essentially being the bait to attract wealthy suckers, right, who would then play in games they thought were on the up and up, but were in reality not, and they were cheating using things allegedly like
the X-ray tables, contact lenses, all that, fixed deck shufflers.
I mean, this is
all that kind of stuff. But they needed Chauncey Billups to be the legit guy to bring in all the money and be like, well, hey, Chauncey Billups is going to be here. You know him. He's a man of character. Come play this poker game. Everything's going to be fine.
And you can imagine, look, if you're going to a poker game, you're going to Las Vegas, a casino, okay, fine. You feel like this has got to be relatively fair. But you're going to an underground game somewhere in New York City, you don't know. And I think what the prosecutors have said is, they, like Lucas said, they used Chauncey Billups as a way to kind of ease everybody's fears that these games might not be legit. Now, again, Chauncey has said that's not true. Would I risk my job? The guy is the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers, although he has been placed on indefinite leave right now. And I think many people believe Chauncey will never see a NBA sideline again, an NBA bench again. But he has said, look, would I risk all of that for something, relatively, to $50,000 payment? Something to that effect is what the authorities say that he received. So he has pled not guilty, $5 million bond. He is out, but this thing is barring something completely unforeseen, is going to go to trial likely in the later half of 2026. And I mean, he could be facing decades in prison. So forget working, whether that ever happens again. There's a chance he could spend decades in prison if he's ultimately convicted. So there's a ton on the line here for Chauncey Billups. He says he's not guilty. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's really like two cases, and with him too. He is talked about in the fixing the game fixing case as well, but they don't name him. He is referred to as co-conspirator number 8 for some reason. They don't list him as Chauncey Billups, but they said that he told somebody inside information about his team. There was a game in March of 2023. They say Damian Lillard wasn't going to play against the Bulls, and they say Chauncey told his friend, "Hey, look, he's not going to play." And then those guys go out and they make big bets and theoretically then win some money. Yeah. So this is a mess for the NBA. Yeah. And I know their ratings have been good this year, so it seemingly hasn't had any effect. But it's not a good it's not a good thing for the NBA.
I mean, and I was thinking about this. I mean, obviously he's going to plead not guilty, but I mean the odds of him winning this case is. I mean, it's if there's even one camera that shows him and any of these people in relation, it's yeah. I think it would be wrapped.
There were. Let me see if it was. Do we have the number here? There was something like 30 people who were arraigned today. So I think you would imagine when you've got dozens of people who are charged, you would think that some people would be turned, right, and would go government witness. Yeah. And who knows what they know. So if the FBI if the FBI is going to, if Kash Patel, the director of the FBI, is going to go out there and he's going to give some big press conference about this case like they did, I think it's safe to assume that they are pretty buttoned up. So we'll see what happens. Chauncey says he didn't do it. He's innocent until proven guilty, but it seems like he might be in a world of trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And like Lucas said, some of the things like these like X-ray tables, like extravagant shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely. I think I've lost some money playing poker on Friday night. I lost $20.
There you go.
And I could have used a table like that.
Do we know if they were cheating? They
could have been.
Cheating.
They could have been. Yeah.
Got it bad.
I got the itch, guys. Got the unscratchable itch. That's the first thing I thought about, though. I was like, dang, all right. Because I got the card the next day. I was like, all right.
Your key
I could use that $20. I was like, all right.
Gotta put the card down.
We're racing for pink slips. We're betting for pink slips now.
Car key on the table.
I don't even have a car key anymore, which is like weird.
Yeah, it's like a.
It's a.
What is it?
Like a credit card looking.
It's this. That's my.
Oh wow! So
little
it's
card.
just
it's like a little.
Man.
But I don't even like use. You can use your phone, but it's like it is kind of cool.
You can use your phone too.
Yeah, but I like don't.
How cool is that?
I kind of like am a little
I got
upset
a key.
because like I liked my key because I liked having my keychain. Like I had a bunch of cool stuff on my keychain and like now it's like
key, right?
Yeah, but like also, I mean, don't find my address, but we never lock our doors.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
Just kidding, but he's armed to the teeth though. So you guys better watch out. If you go in Lucas' house, you're not coming out, not walking.
You know Home Alone? It has all of them.
I was thinking more like guns, but yeah. No, he's got a lot of micro machines right by the window.
We have a big scary guard dog.
I don't want people to be popping up in the house.
We have a big scary guard dog, guys. Big scary guard dog. No, I'm just playing around, but
ram into his
We've got
his
a
door.
scary guard dog. No, we don't.
Guys, don't.
Do you have any dog?
I do have a dog. We actually have a what is it? A Doberman.
Oh, yeah. A few of them.
Yeah. We have 5.
5 Dobermans.
Yeah.
At Lucas' house. So
yeah, and they are. We don't. Yeah. We feed them just enough. Just enough.
Just enough, so they're just itching to bite people.
All right, Babcock, when you go do your live shot, Dylan, the aforementioned Dylan, is going to come over and do Andrew Luck with Lucas.
Okay, good.
TMZ, are we planning on covering the Olympics this February? Yes. And will anyone on the staff get access to the games in LA in 2028?
Yeah,
sure.
We could.
Maybe.
You know, we go cover. We go to events on the ground. Probably should do more, but yeah, absolutely for the Olympics, 100%.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I forgot that it's going to be.
We got the Olympics coming. We got the World Cup, right?
Yeah, the World Cup's big.
Got it all. It's all coming.
Let's see. Yeah, guys, everyone say what up to Dylan.
Okay, I'll start walking
Time
up.
to chill with Dill.
Have you been to most of the LA venues
For sports?
Sports, yeah.
The only one, so I've been to it's been to SoFi.
What's up, everybody? By the way.
I've been to SoFi. I went to Dodger Stadium this year to see them play the Nationals, which was fun. Been to a Lakers game. I've been to a Kings game. I've not been to Angel Stadium, which I feel like is probably the easiest of all of them to
That's a good one.
I haven't been there, so I want to go see an Angels game. And then I haven't been to where the Anaheim Ducks play yet.
Yeah.
So
I was there Saturday night.
Okay.
Blast.
Really?
Highly recommend.
It looks fun. Like,
and they're good this
yeah.
year, so it was
Oh,
good
they are?
energy,
Okay,
man.
good.
Yeah. I lost my voice a little bit there.
So I'll have to go visit there. I know that's not just awfully far from here.
So you lost your voice?
Yeah, a little bit.
What is going on?
I had a wedding on Friday.
Oh.
And then Saturday was
Congratulations.
Ducks game. They went to overtime. It was pretty sick. It
Obvi.
was a good time. And then I went to an Arsenal bar on Sunday morning.
For some Champions League.
Yeah, they played Tottenham. That's wild. If you go to like a bar at 8 a.m.
About it.
It was a different energy.
One of my really good friends is a big Arsenal fan, so I'm trying to I want to get into soccer more.
Yeah, no,
it's hard.
It was fun to be there, but I was like hyped while I was there, but I couldn't see myself.
It's just I feel like I have so many sports that I care about already that it's hard for me to be all right, now let me wake up at 6 a.m. on a Saturday to watch them play this random team that I've never heard of. And it's I also don't even know how you, if I were to pick a soccer team, I would pick the crappiest teams. So that way you could say you're not a bandwagon when you get in.
Yeah.
You know? If I was a guy who wasn't a fan of the NFL, I'd probably.
You would probably what?
I'd probably. Never mind, guys. Never mind.
Got a fresh start.
Never mind. I would get a fresh start
start.
somewhere. For the
Scott
team.
Hansen. America's sweetheart.
He is.
Red Zone legend. Told me, and not like I would ever give up hope, but he told me, never give up hope. Because it's going to be so sweet when it finally happens. It might not be next year, it might not be this year, Obvi. It might not be.
Might not be the following year. Or
Might not be for a few decades, but guess what? It's going to be super nice.
it'll be here soon.
When a quarterback who is probably not even born yet
Yeah,
leads us to the promised land. And
True.
wins.
What is right now, this is a lifelong Browns fan, your confidence level that you will, I fear at a certain point, you kind of will it ever happen? What is your confidence meter at that you will actually see and this is not in a condescending way, that you will see a championship in your life?
8%.
8% confidence? That's fair. That's fair.
Built that up. Get a couple more wins.
You got
that
perfect
year.
timing now, man. Perfect timing now in Cleveland.
It's time.
We had a Browns fan. Corey's a Browns fan as well. I'm sure Corey felt.
What's your percent?
Yeah.
Corey?
Oh, Corey's getting.
Corey is from.
Corey's
Iowa as
Corey's
well.
booming himself. Wait, Corey.
Corey is booming.
Corey's getting a self boom.
Only professionals.
I've
can
never
do
seen
by
this,
the
guys.
way.
This
I
is-
didn't know what mic to grab, so this is all he did.
Fellow Browns
I
fan.
was very happy with Shador yesterday, personally. Happy for the Browns. So
What is your percent
happier
chance
about the future.
of hope?
Yeah.
What's your percentage of hope that the Browns actually win a Super Bowl in our lifetime?
in our lifetime,
Yeah.
0.
He won us at 8%.
Or 1.
8%.
1%?
He's
1%?
1%.
Wow.
Work with one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So there's
He's even more
So you're,
pessimistic than
so
me.
you're saying there's
we'll
a
be
chance.
fine. Sure.
Okay.
In some universe, maybe.
See,
As long as we're in
that's-
the NFL, there's a chance.
That's true. That's true. Any given Sunday, guys.
1 out of
Any given
32, I
Sunday.
guess, is our
I'm sure Joe Burrow will retire soon. And same with Lamar Jackson. They're not.
every other
they'll be-
team just
they'll be out here
implodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
All right.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Corey.
Could use some
Corey
luck.
himself.
That was kicking it with Corey, guys.
He does it all.
And Steve with the segue again. The Browns
Use
could
some
use
luck
some luck.
like Andrew Luck.
Nice. Shout out Andrew Luck.
All right, so Lucas, you'll toss to the sound. This is what happened. Stanford playing Cal. He's doing an interview. The GM of the Stanford football team.
Is this welcome back? Moving
I
on.
don't have an earpiece, so.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Lucas Widman alongside Dylan Barry.
Yes.
There was a massive rivalry game going down this weekend in college football. Stanford versus Cal.
Huge.
Let's not forget, Stanford GM, Andrew Luck. Wow. He retired from the NFL, obviously, in 2019, but his heart is clearly still in the game because he was being interviewed on the sideline during the matchup, and something went down, and he said, hold on, I got to see this.
Stanford's general manager and Andrew Luck. We were talking a little bit about how important this rivalry is. For you, being able to be a part of it, how meaningful is it?
It's huge. It was great to be as a player and now be as a GM and watch these guys. I'm going to watch here for a second. Oh, ball! Go, Jay, go! Go, Jay! Go!
We just talked about this rivalry. To see that play just now, I mean, describe the emotion.
Hard to say. It's a hell of a job by Omar and Jay Green. It's good. Let's get it going now, all right? Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
That's what that is all about right there. That is exactly why you've got a guy like Andrew Luck. You said it earlier. He is hands-on.
I'm sorry. Was the drummer in that marching band wearing a Rumi jacket from K-pop Demon Hunters? I'm sorry. I had to point that out. But Dylan, what do you make of
This is the college football clip of the year. I mean, Stanford football, not a great team, not a great program right now, but this is their Super Bowl. It's great to see Andrew Luck, just in general. Yeah. But to capture this moment and the fact that he was yelling the safety's name as he was running down the field, and like even here he's listening in to like, I want to hear the question, but I'm also taking a look at what's going on here. And then yeah, one of the craziest plays of the game. So hype. He gets in there and high fives all the guys after. Just man, this is college football. This is great.
It just goes to show that Andrew Luck is one of those guys who he's not super distanced from the team. He actually is hands-on, and he loves this job. He loves having on this different role. Obviously, he was so great with the Indianapolis Colts and abruptly retired, but after a few years, he wanted to get back in the game, and it's a great way to do that, especially at his alma mater. So you love to see it, and Andrew loves to see that.
Gosh, yeah. That's so sick. Man, crazy, Andrew Luck.
Dylan, if you
What a
don't
moment.
if you don't want me to make that your nickname, then I won't.
No, it's a good nickname. I mean, I don't know I can live up to it, you know.
You're glorious.
It's my name twice. But, you know, Drake May threw a pick six yesterday.
We'll take nickname suggestions.
Yeah,
Dylan.
yeah.
Drake maybe almost turned back into a pumpkin yesterday. Almost lost to the Bengals.
Nah, man, it's all right. They go down early a lot. That Pats team went down early quite a bit.
That is true.
Mike Babcock back. What up, dude? Good to see you.
Oh, we missed you.
Amanda, you have to check out K-pop Demon Hunters. I feel like I'm really missing out. Honestly, after
Am I
hearing
right?
about it
Can
so
we roll
much,
that
I
back
should.
real quick? Can we pause on
Amanda, I
the
should invite Ryan up.
percussionist?
Yeah, and then why
don't know
are
where
they
it's
in
at.
uniform?
I think someone was wearing a Zoe outfit too. And I'm not bringing this up.
Was
just
it-
to bring it up, I think.
Was it K-pop night?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. Could be. How is that allowed, too? Like, I mean, this has got to be like one of
was it
the last.
senior night or something, and they
got to do
wear
whatever
whatever
they
they wanted.
Yeah, this is a rivalry
I guess
game.
we won't bring it back. Just try. I'm gonna go with that's what it was.
Yeah, dude, so good. So many good moments from the weekend of sports. How we doing, chat?
Andrew Luck, an interesting guy. Very interesting. I've heard interviews with him in the past, and I could listen to him talk for a long time. I don't really know what he says, you know, like, because he's very intelligent and smart.
Stanford guy. I mean, gotta be.
Yeah. But he was so fun to watch in the NFL. Oh, man.
You want to hear something crazy? Is he is a year younger than Matthew Stafford.
Wow.
Matthew Stafford is now the favorite to win NFL MVP.
37?
Yeah.
So I didn't know. I thought he was older than that for some
Yeah. Looked
Oh,
it
wow.
up this morning.
That is crazy.
That's pretty nuts. Cause he went out in what 2019? You said?
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And he was
I
like,
He's been out of the
remember
league.
O.J. Simpson had his fantasy football draft, and an hour later, Andrew Luck retired.
Oh.
He drafted Andrew Luck.
dang. I wonder if Andrew Luck thinks about that. Like,
I would.
He's probably asked about it all the time.
dang,
That's a
dude.
deep cut right
Really
there.
hurt OJ's season.
It's the things that you remember working here.
The headlines.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't really. Yeah, he looks different. He definitely like slimmed down. You know, he doesn't need to be in football shape anymore. But
Because he was
he was a big dude for sure.
Yeah.
Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
Chad, thanks so much for having me. Happy
Everybody,
Monday.
thanks for chilling.
Short
Thank
week.
you,
Let's
Dylan.
Make it a good week.
Yes,
Dubs
sir.
in the chat for Dylan.
Dubs in the
Dylan's
chat.
very big.
Yeah, Willens, guys. W's
Willin.
in the chat for Dylan. Woo! Lauren, you're not big on K-pop, but it was a good movie. Songs are pretty nice. Brienne, K-pop Demon Hunters was really good. I mean, all I've heard is good things about it. I can't lie.
I don't know why you're not watching it.
I need to find a.
I have asked both of you to watch it now, and
Going to.
I'm here on this hill alone.
we have like a watch party? I'll do it if we watch party it.
Yeah. I'll
You
dress
guys
Smokey
do
up.
it and oh, God.
I'll dress Smokey up as Derpy.
You guys do it and then send me pictures and let me know how it goes.
Why? Explain to me
Come on, man.
in one sentence why you're
Come on, man.
watching it.
Have some fun. Live a little. Are you trying to allege that this is not a manly enough thing for you to
No,
watch?
never. I
Is
would
that what
never.
you're trying to say?
No, I'm not man. I'm not manly.
We know.
What? I was just saying that. I'm the picture of manly.
Look in the dictionary.
Like in the old
Man.
like World War II draft ads and stuff, and they showed like a manly man. It looks like Babcock, guys. Look it up.
Yeah. Hang on. I gotta check something real quick.
I'm planning on watching it when Jen and I can watch it. I'll save it for like a movie night, and I will. Because I've heard good things about it. I have.
Yeah, it's his favorite thing in the whole world.
We
What is going on here?
Oh boy.
I gotta see if something's happened. Hang on.
Did you try to
Notable people?
It happened. Oh
They
my
took it
God.
off? They took it off?
This is
Oh no.
something terrible is happening, guys.
God.
But we can't get into it right now.
Yeah, we can.
I might have my ear in.
There's just one person who is monitoring that all the time.
Yeah.
He did it again.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so mad.
That's you guys. Yeah, you guys can't tell. I think over the stream, I don't even know what just happened, but I put 2 and 2 together there, and I can just tell there's like a tension that just arose from this area of the office. Oh no, it's not good.
It is so funny. It's one of my favorite things that has ever happened to you.
Oh no, this currently? Oh
It's
no,
something
this current
something's
moment,
going on with Wikipedia.
guys.
They've got a vendetta against me.
Oh no. Can you not say what it is?
I keep getting taken off. I keep getting taken off of the notable people from the town I'm from.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not trying to say I'm like.
You are.
I'm not trying to say I'm like, I don't know, name who's like a super famous person.
You are a man of note.
You're putting it up, and then Lucas is taking it right down right after you put
Flagging
it up.
Listen,
Denied.
that's not, and I would never write my own thing. Never.
Wow.
Can I say it?
What?
Can I say?
Say what? No. Don't. What do you want to say?
What's going on?
No. If somebody has a vendetta against me, and
It's not me.
There are some nobodies on this list. Right? Just aren't there?
Straight up legends.
You left
they're
it
not
on there?
legends. Darla Burtnick's dad? No, he deserves to be on there.
Legend. Styx is an amazing band.
He's
Legend.
good. Legends.
Legends.
Some of the people, though. A state assemblyman? Are you kidding me? He's not even a state assemblyman?
Legend.
Oh, my God.
Man, I could just tell that this is really.
It's really.
And you think you belong with the legend.
I asked ChatGPT if I deserved to be on it. It said I was borderline.
You were borderline. You were fifth. You were a pick'em.
I was borderline to have not in the notable people, borderline to have a page about myself.
Oh, okay.
But that's,
I think you
fine.
deserve a page.
What are you going to say?
Michael J.
He likes to eat candy and he breaks a story here and there.
All
I
right.
mean, I think you're a notable figure.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to gas you up.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. I mean, guys, show
Once I
Michael J
find
some
out.
love.
I hate to compliment.
If you guys know or have anyone who's in contact with anybody on Wikipedia, if we could get Michael J a Wikipedia page.
Someone's doing this on purpose.
Let's get it. I can't. That's sad. I felt that pain just
Yeah, it really hurt.
emanate from
I wanted
there.
to check because it's just something. It's
they
it's only
wasted
been up
no
for a
time.
few hours.
Oh,
They
man.
wasted no time. I was certain that I was going to make it until tomorrow at least. And it's gone. Of course, I wouldn't do it myself. We even put all of these footnotes to stories, and it's embarrassing.
Man.
All right, so Steve.
Devontae Adams
Devontae
here
Adams.
into Monster Energy.
Into Monster, okay.
Correct. So it'll start with sound, and then he references having fun.
Got it.
All you.
Amanda says we love Babs.
Thanks, Amanda. Love
Babs
you
for
too.
president. Yep, getting a whole
Start
lot of.
petition.
Wow.
Change.org.
I would love to be president.
Guys, let's take to Truth Social and post about this.
That's the second Truth Social comment I've gotten today.
Let's make
I don't
it-
have a Truth Social.
Let's make it truth.
Okay, so you're coming in, Steve, you said, with Lucas, Jake's calling.
Devontae after the game.
I'll call him.
Okay. I was about to put him on the stream.
Jake Paul?
You want it?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Hang on 1 sec.
Wait, no way.
It's not Jake Paul.
I was
Hey,
like, oh.
Jake, you're on a live stream. Don't say anything. Don't say anything that you wouldn't say to everybody. What's going on?
Hey, Bruce Buffer.
Oh, Bruce Buffer. Michael Buffer.
Is he gonna call the Jake Paul fight? Did he do the Tyson fight?
I don't know. Lucas, look if Michael Buffer introduced the Jake Paul fight. Yeah, I mean, ask him about. Yeah, you can ask him about that. He's a legend anyway, right? So either way, you can just ask him about that. You know what I mean?
All right.
Also, Bruce told me when I was with Bruce a few weeks ago, but I don't know if it's set. Apparently, they might be doing something with the World Cup, like introducing. Okay. I don't know if you wanna. Yeah. Just say, did I hear you guys are doing something with the World Cup? You and your brother?
All right.
You could also just ask him, what is the wildest introduction you have ever made?
Yeah, that's good too.
Oh, he didn't.
That's good too. So that happens a lot. That was one of our camera guys, Jake Munoz, who
more than it should.
He's at the airport right now, but he'll call with people that he's gonna talk to, and he'll ask for questions that he should ask. So that's what that was. And he just said he was getting Michael Buffer. So Bruce Buffer's brother.
I think it's really the other way around.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting because Michael Buffer was definitely in the past at least more famous, and I think his saying is more known. I don't know if Bruce might be more popular now though. I don't know. The let's get that is, I don't want to say it because you get in trouble if you say it.
Oh, really? You can't say it?
If you say it, you are supposed to have to pay.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right, let's do Devontae Adams.
I've been
Here
saying
comes
that a lot
sound on the way in.
Hopefully they don't catch me. Hopefully they don't catch me.
I'm going to turn you in.
Don't turn me in, man. I can't afford it anymore.
Remind me to tell you a story after.
Okay.
Okay, so
right,
Steve, coming in with Devontae, I'm reading this, and then we're off here.
Correct.
Okay.
You'll be on camera at the top.
At the top, just for that first line. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
I think I'm definitely, most importantly, I'm having the most fun playing that I've ever had, and real grateful for the opportunity to play for a team like this. It's hard to put your finger exactly on what makes it feel like that, but it's just one of those teams where we just have a lot of fun together. Everybody, you can see from the celebrations to the intense moments out there. It's just one of those teams where we just find a way to really enjoy, being, Sean's always talking about being totally and completely present, and that's really where we are.
There was Devontae Adams, the all-pro wide receiver after his Rams, who, by the way, best record in the NFC, a team that a lot of people think is the best in the NFC, maybe the best in the NFL. And you heard him right there. He wins the game 34-7 and says that he has had the most fun than he has ever had in his absolutely incredible career. Now, the Rams wideout for sure was having fun as he leads the NFL in receiving. The Rams wideout was for sure having fun. He leads the NFL in receiving touchdowns with 12. The 9-2 Rams also currently hold the top spot in the NFC, so you can tell why Devontae Adams and the company are having. Steve, let me do this once more because my top thing doesn't make sense either, because I shouldn't say all that stuff. Can we just come out of that and I redo that? Okay, because I should have read all this first, Steve, because I won't say those things. I'm just repeating myself. So that was Devontae Adams after the Rams 34-7 win over the Buccaneers on Sunday night. There's no pause for me or anything in between, right, Steve? Okay, all right, let's do it. Okay, yeah, I don't need to hear the sound again, but okay. That was Devontae Adams after the Rams 34-7 win over the Buccaneers on Sunday night. The Rams wideout was for sure having fun. He leads the NFL in receiving touchdowns with 12. The 9-2 Rams also currently hold the top spot in the NFC, so you can tell why Devontae Adams and company are sure having a good time. Now, the Rams are not the only ones having fun in Los Angeles, because this is great. On Saturday night, the Black Ink crew star Sky Days took over the TMZ After Dark tour, fueled by Monster Energy. Her energy was absolutely incredible. It was off the charts. Everyone was doing shots at Beaches WeHo as well as at Powerhouse in Hollywood. Sky Days even got on the bull, the famed bull at Saddle Ranch. This is like one of the most popular, most known things to do on the Sunset Strip. It was absolutely crazy. As you can see there, look at the video. Everyone had an amazing time. Devontae Adams and the Rams may want to check this thing out. Be sure to go to monsterenergy.com to see what they've got going on, and check out tmztour.com to learn more about how you can be part of all of the fun. Get a little bull ride at Saddle Ranch. I want to go on the tour. What happened? Just did it. But can you just make sure it was okay, Rach? Okay. Yeah. 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 Both URLs and everything, yeah.
2 words? I don't know where 2 words is at.
What happened?
I see people tagging 2 words in the chat, but I don't see him typing.
Oh, is 2 words not here today?
2 words are, well, I think people are talking in 2 words, but I'm just not seeing his chats. So 2 words, if you've been talking, I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you. I just can't see you.
Yeah. Giants, okay. And then what else do we have, Steve? Okay. All right, let's do. You okay? All right, Steve, let's get this done because Madison's dying over here. Okay, yeah, we'll get it. Are you okay to do one more? Okay. Danny, is Danny doing this with me? Okay, Danny, want to come over? Let's get this thing done so we can get Madison out of here. We do? Okay. 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 Okay, Cowboy. No, that's not. We don't want Cowboys Eagles. Okay, and this is Malik Neighbors, right?
Yeah, Malik Neighbors, and it's his tweet, or his X post, which he deleted after.
Okay, minute, just up there for minutes, right? Okay. Let me think. Shane Bowen. Fifth game of the season. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Danny and I are ready. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Babcock and Danny here. Oh, Danny, it happened again.
The voice is gone.
My voice is gone. It has nothing to do with the Giants game because I expected at this point, Danny, right? It's like the Giants, three and a half quarters through, they played well, and once again yesterday against one of the better teams in the NFC. Giants had a double-digit lead, and Danny, again, the game goes into overtime. The Lions, they kick a long field goal with a minute or so left in the game, force overtime. And then, of course, Jahmyr Gibbs, who is just a demon, he's just an absolute beast. He had a huge game, over 200 rushing yards yesterday. And there it was. They scored a touchdown. Giants drive in overtime, but ultimately do not score a touchdown. And for the 5th time this season, Danny, they lose a game, again, up double digits in the 4th quarter. The players, not just fans, players also very frustrated clearly about this because after the game, Danny, Malik Neighbors, of course, the second-year standout wide receiver for the Giants who hurt himself, or was hurt earlier in the season, is out until next season. He couldn't help but vent his frustration here, Dan. I think a lot of people agree with him. Maybe you don't agree that he should have done it, but I think a lot of people agree with what Malik Neighbors says. So Neighbors goes to X, and here's what he writes. Sometimes I think they be making us lose on purpose, because it's no way, bro, you throw the ball instead of running it to make them burn 2 timeouts. Then you don't kick the field goal. That's when the Giants could have gone up 6. You don't kick the field goal. Then they have to go down and score. Football common sense. Am I missing something? So, Danny, give me your take on Neighbors, first of all, talking publicly like this, which you know the Giants didn't want him to do because it came down just a few minutes later. What do you think about what Neighbors did? And then what do you think about the content, though, of the message?
I mean, I wish he didn't do it. I mean, I understand you're sitting at home, you're already frustrated, you tore your ACL, it's been a rough season, and what you're watching is not fun, but it's like, I know he looked at it, was like, do I want to tweet this? And he was like, yeah, I'm still going to tweet it. I would love to know how long it was actually up for before he got the phone call from being like, what are you doing right now?
I would have loved to hear that phone call, too. I would love to know who made the phone call.
I think we know who.
Do you agree with what he said? I don't agree with, I'll be honest, I'm down for trying to go up more than 6 points, because if the Giants went up 6 points, I think they would have lost that game by 1 point because the Lions would have went down the field. The Giants defense, by the way, they fired their defensive coordinator, Shane Bowen, this morning. So I don't think there's any way that the Giants would have stopped the Lions there, Danny. I think they would have just lost by a point. So I'm down for trying to score a touchdown and try and give yourself a chance to win the game.
I didn't care either, because like in the moment, I think about our record, we're 2-9.
Right. Also,
what is there to lose?
Right.
But you could also argue that tweet basically just guarantes Mike Kafka's not the head
chance
coach.
now.
He just lost that.
Right.
You already got your third-year player already hated like that. Right. He probably likes Kafka, but when you got him calling out a decision maker like that, I think the bunny meme with the clock, you start pointing at it.
That was my takeaway, too. You know, I think a lot of people thought maybe Shane Bowen has a chance. No, I'm sorry. Not Shane Bowen has no chance to win any job. That Mike Kafka, the offensive coordinator, and the assistant head coach, interim head coach now, that he had an opportunity to win this job before last week. And they played the Packers tough last week as well. But again, same story. They lose the game late. I think, okay, this week against the Lions, not many people thought the Giants had a chance. And then what do you know? They're up 10 points in the fourth quarter. And then again, same old story with Neighbors, like Danny said. So I think, probably all she wrote for Mike Kafka. He will not be the head coach. Who will is the question. Yeah, that was tough. That was the nail in the coffin for him. When I saw that, I'm like, that's it.
You got your second-year player already tweeting like that in your job audition. That's the last thing you want.
Oh, he must have been. When he looked at that, he must have said, "Oh, God."
I was hoping it was Photoshopped the entire time.
I know, me too. I'm like, this can't be real. I get it. He's sitting at home. He's a fan at that point, and he's just like, screw this. This sucks. I'm glad he cares. But
it makes me feel like he at least wants to be here.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
I can't lose another star.
Exactly. I know. Oh, gosh. That is. Steve, okay, is that good for time?
That is good.
Okay.
We'll just do a little bit of a longer goodbye.
Okay.
But we could say goodbye. You want to just say goodbye with you guys there? Want to just keep...
Danny walked away, so that's okay.
Oh, do you mean?
You can say, just stay here for a second. Look, Monster, we love Monster for real. For real, though.
The whites.
So we don't do this just for the money, guys. I don't read all that just for the money.
What? Are they back in the fridge? No, I went to the actual vending machine. I had the break.
Oh, vending machine.
I love Monster that much. I was like, I'm spending the money for it.
We've got a Monster vending machine. Well, it's not a vending machine. We've got a Monster, fridge. Yeah. I take one when I go home. Every day when I go home, I take one.
I usually would.
Huh?
Better not be a freezer.
Oh my God.
TMZ joke.
Ding.
Okay, so we're gonna say goodbye. What can I say here, Steve? Anything you want to talk about? Monday night. Now game will be over. What is the Monday night game?
Panthers, Niners.
Oof.
NFC South on the line.
Oof.
Yeah, actually that's true. There's kind of big implications.
Yeah, I guess it's honestly not a horrible game.
Oh, yeah, that was a horrible game last night.
Yeah, that was
Give me
not
Chris
good.
Shula, though.
That was not good. Yeah. I don't want the Giants to hire a defensive coach because I don't know. You hire a defensive coach, then you gotta nail the coordinator, and then the guys, they're good. The guy, new job. Well, they've got decent players, I think.
We just rotate them out when we need them on the field for first down.
Dexter Lawrence is not in to start overtime.
You're 200, 300-pound defensive line.
Yeah, it's as they're getting run all over. You would think they would put their run stopper in, but that's why Shane Bowen don't have a job today.
What do I know?
Yeah.
Babcock, let's tease for tomorrow.
Yep.
We talked to Andy Ruiz, who once shocked the world, knocking out Jake Paul. If you could try to get like 45 seconds.
Yeah, I can do that. Oh, you know Danny.
Her name is Danny Fan.
Danny.
Oh, I have fans. Let's go. We're back.
Yes, we're back.
Couldn't be more back.
Andy Ruiz. Steve, do you remember when that Joshua was? Any idea what year that would have been? 2021, maybe? I'm guessing. It doesn't matter.
He beat him in both in 2019. So
19?
Yeah, 2019.
Where did the time go? Gosh, 2019. I thought it was like last year, honestly. Okay, let's do it. We're talking to him. Does he give advice to Jake or anything like that?
Yeah, he gives him advice.
Right.
His thoughts on the fight. He gives him some advice.
Okay.
Would he be willing to talk to him?
Okay. All right, cool. Let's do this.
All right, teasing Andy Ruiz and then saying goodbye in 5, 4.
All right, guys, we are just about out of time. Danny and I have got to go. We got a good one tomorrow, though. This Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua fight is less than a month away now, going down December 19th in Miami. I think a lot of people think that Jake Paul, he's got no chance and that the dude is just flat out crazy for taking this fight against the two-time unified heavyweight champion, a guy who was a Olympic gold medalist, a guy who was 6'6" tall, he's taller, he's bigger, he's got more power, he's got more everything, right? Well, there's somebody who back in the day, back in 2019, shocked the world when nobody thought that he could beat Anthony Joshua. And we're going to talk to that guy tomorrow. Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz, remember, filled in for Jarrell Miller, and he knocked Anthony Joshua down multiple times, and he beat him. That's what Jake Paul's hoping to do. So tomorrow we're going to ask Andy, hey, what advice do you have for the problem child? And would you actually help him prepare for the big AJ fight? So Andy Ruiz tomorrow. Cannot wait for that. Have a great night. Enjoy the Monday Night Football game. We'll see you then. Thanks, Case. Thank you. Yeah, I'll do it here. Yeah, I'm good now. Thank you, Case. We're done.
Lauren, Michelle, the height difference is kind of funny. It was really funny.
With what?
Between
With
Jake Paul and Joshua.
I know.
Because I like when they were sitting down at the table, because they both came out at separate times, so it wasn't like you couldn't really tell. But then once they get up, you just see Jake staring there. He's just like staring right in the middle of his chest, and then looking right up. It was
especially considering that he was fight. You know, the guy who was gonna fight. He was
the
like
exact same thing.
Yep. Chest.
Yeah. So he
funny.
goes to.
I thought they
It's
were
a
talking
foot
about the
difference.
height difference between Danny and Babcock because Danny's like
No.
4 feet taller than Babcock.
There we go. There we go.
What are you talking about?
That's the propaganda.
Danny's towering over Babcock. Look at
Why
that.
is that?
That's the propaganda.
Why is this happening to me?
That's the propaganda we need to
I
spread.
am taller
Let that be
than
known.
you.
Yeah, wait, are we? Wait,
Madison's doing
well, it's because you need to
something with
stand
the
a little bit.
camera.
Like you
She's doing
There we go.
something with the camera.
Look at that. Look how.
What an angle.
We slimmed the gut.
Wait,
down
what
for
do
a
we
bit.
found out that it's if you stand a little closer to the camera, right?
That's what does it.
So if like you do this,
I gotta
like,
remember
I'm
to
standing
suck
right
my
you guys
gut.
are-
next to Babcock.
you guys are real short over there.
Oh man, look at
what's
Luca.
going on?
That's the actual height
Luca's
of an
like
Eagles fan right
Shaq.
there. That's the actual height of a Philadelphia fan.
Okay.